when we do plan our warm-up, you know, like her test is at 1 o'clock. I do everything every day for the horse show backwards. So she's got to be on by 20 of 1, 25 maybe. Then it takes 10 minutes to swap her. And then maybe we have a 5-minute walk back to the trailer or whatever. And then my time to get on, so that it's planned out to the moment of, oh, I'm not going to let go of that. Exactly, you know, what we need. And like anybody, it's still, you don't know if your horse is going to be fresh or not. So you want to leave, like the first day, I make sure I leave a half hour for lunging. It might take 15 minutes, but you have to allow for it. So while they're getting her up, so this is the bar. It's allowed to be a certain height. This is the Velcro strap that goes around her thigh, and it can be crossed like this with no more than an inch overlap. You can't do this. So they measure it, okay?
And the reason for that is?
For safety. And then she has to have this special, you know, the safety stirrups, but we're allowed this loop that hooks to the girth. And this has to be a certain length and a certain thickness. Every person. Every person has their own dispensation.
And yet these are checked on to make sure that
Yep, so in your profile, it's all electronic now, but in your profile, it will say, Charlotte's allowed 1 thigh strap of 1 inch width of a crossover of 1 inch, and a bar, and 2 whips, and the girth attachment. Yeah, those are hers. And they check them every time we come out of the ring.
oh, I see. The reflection on the saddle looked like almost like those were metal.
No, these are Velcroed on, and they're Velcroed because often I'll change them, but also sometimes when she's pulling her leg over or I'm pushing her leg back off, it'll catch on this and it has to come off, right? Otherwise she's stuck up there.
And what kind of saddle is it?
It's heavy.
Oh, it's not as particular.
Yeah, it's particularly made for her. This is a gel cover. There's a hole right here you can feel where her seat bone goes, because otherwise she's going to get basically bed sores. So it's tipped back. You can see there's a big dip here and a hole here, and it's extra wide here for her.
So a saddler made it.
Yeah. You know, it works, but it's so bloody heavy. So can you guys see from down there? Mm-hmm. girl. Okay, that's plenty. Good girl. Good girl. All right, I'm gonna walk you down there before I put your stuff on. You good with that?
Yeah, I actually like it. Make my hips.
Good girl. So